Environmental, individual and social traits of free-ranging raccoons influence performance in cognitive testing. Shy raccoons are better learners than bold ones, a result that has implications for our relationship with urban wildlife.
Similar to other low-impact exercises, yoga consistently enhances fitness and flexibility in healthy populations. Furthermore, research suggests that yoga holds potential as a potent therapeutic tool. When studied in patients with various skeletal disorders, yoga proved more effective at alleviating pain and enhancing mobility compared to alternative forms of low-impact exercise. Appearances can deceive, as someone who presents an extremely active lifestyle, constantly engaged from morning till night, might seem the antithesis of laziness. However, underneath this outward hustle and bustle, there could be a significant amount of avoidance. Busy individuals may be evading a different set of responsibilities. The term core competence can be likened to a diversified corporation depicted as a sprawling tree. The core products serve as the sturdy trunk and main branches, while business units resemble smaller branches, and end products are analogous to leaves. Core competence functions as the root system, providing nourishment and stability. Throughout history, society has recognized the impact of external influences on decision-making. Idioms such as, "it takes a village to raise a child," and "you are the product of your environment," underscore the influence of upbringing, parental guidance, and societal norms on our decision-making process. Lions and lionesses assume distinct roles within the pride's dynamics. Lionesses collaborate in hunting and nurturing the cubs, optimizing the benefits of their efforts for improved health and safety. Possessing greater agility and speed due to their smaller size, lionesses outpace their male counterparts.
His particular interest is in the 18th century French society. His particular interest is in the 18th century French society. The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. Sleep is believed to play a critical role in storing memories. Sleep is believed to play a critical role in storing memories. Extension is only available under special circumstances. Extension is only available under special circumstances. The bus right out in the front will take you to the station. The bus right out in the front will take you to the station. The information you need for this meeting is on the website. The information you need for this meeting is on the website. This Thursday is the last day for students to submit their fees. This Thursday is the last day for students to submit their fees.
Students may not use calculators in the final exams. Students may not use calculators in the final exams.
The subject is complex and difficult to explain. The subject is complex and difficult to explain. The final exam covers material from all class chapters this term. The final exam covers material from all class chapters this term.
I would like the assignment less than 2,000 words. I would like the assignment less than 2,000 words. The library is located on the north side of the campus. The library is located on the north side of the campus. Facts you read, hear, or study become memories through a process with three main steps. First comes acquisition, the moment you encounter a new piece of information. Each sensory experience activates a unique set of brain areas. In order to become lasting memories, these sensory experiences have to be consolidated by the hippocampus, influenced by the amygdala, which emphasizes experiences associated with strong emotions. The hippocampus then encodes memories, probably by strengthening synaptic connections stimulated during the original sensory experience. Once memory has been encoded, it can be remembered or retrieved later. Memories are stored all over the brain, and it's likely the prefrontal cortex that signals for their retrieval. So how does stress affect each of these stages? In the first two stages, moderate stress can actually help experiences enter your memory. Your brain responds to stressful stimuli by releasing hormones known as corticosteroids, which activate a process of threat detection and threat response in the amygdala. The amygdala prompts your hippocampus to consolidate the stress-inducing experience into a memory. Meanwhile, the flood of corticosteroids from stress stimulates your hippocampus, also prompting memory consolidation. But even though some stress can be helpful, extreme and chronic stress can have the opposite effect.
Most of the world's ecosystems are the result of millennia of coevolution by organisms, adapting to their environment and each other until a stable balance is reached. Healthy ecosystems maintain this balance via limiting factors, environmental conditions that restrict the size or range of a species. These include things like natural geography and climate, food availability, and the presence or absence of predators. For example, plant growth depends on levels of sunlight and soil nutrients. The amount of edible plants affects the population of herbivores, which in turn impacts the carnivores that feed on them. And a healthy predator population keeps the herbivores from becoming too numerous and devouring all the plants. But even minor changes in one factor can upset this balance, and the sudden introduction of non-native organisms can be a pretty major change. A species that is evolved in a separate habitat will be susceptible to different limiting factors, different predators, different energy sources, and different climates. If the new habitat's limiting factors fail to restrict the species' growth, it will continue to multiply, outcompeting native organisms for resources and disrupting the entire ecosystem. Species are sometimes introduced into new habitats through natural factors, like storms, ocean currents, or climate shifts. The majority of invasive species, though, are introduced by humans.
When you bake a cake, what do you put the cake into? When you bake a cake, what do you put the cake into? Oven. What do you hear after a flash of lightning? What do you hear after a flash of lightning? Thunder. What do we call a ship that runs underwater? What do we call a ship that runs underwater? Submarine. If you have a toothache, who will you go to? If you have a toothache, who will you go to? Dentist. What is the part of the leg below the thigh? What is the part of the leg below the thigh? Shank or calf? Name a month that falls between September and November. Name a month that falls between September and November. October.